Good morning, everyone. It is January 2nd, 2023. I'm back. I'm doing another reading. You guys have probably never seen so much of me so often. So I did a reading a few days before New Year's Eve, and I don't remember everything that we got, but I do remember that it said that something was going to take place in January. It looked like something fresh was going to start in January with our financial system. So I do remember that piece of things. And then I went ahead and I dived in even more on New Year's Eve and looked at more about 2023. And then I had someone comment who I chit-chat back and forth with from time to time. And they said, hey, there's some chatter going on that we might see the reset, the RV happen the first week of January. And I said, well, I'll peek into that. And I was going to do that yesterday. And I ended up having such a headache from this cold that I've had, which is getting better because I'm taking my vitamins and doing my self-healing and taking care of myself. But I had such a headache yesterday that I didn't think I was at my best to do it. And I want to, obviously I always want to come in a place where I feel like I'm in a really good place to do this type of work, right? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to ask the universe, our guides, our source energy, our highest version of selves, that which loves us and has humanity's highest and greatest good for intentions only and always, to give us some insight into this week. We want to see insight into this week because the person who had commented said there's chatter saying that there could be a reset with that RV this week. And they said, if that happened, they believe that could change things for a lot of people. It'd make a huge difference in a lot of different ways, right? All right. So we're asking, we want to know only the truth. Only the truth is welcome here. Only the truth. But we want to know, is there going to be a reevaluation of currency that creates positive outcomes for we the ordinary folk, right? All of us, we humanity. So we want to know, show us this week and what that looks like around our financial system. Let's see. We want to know. We want to know. There's chatter about it. They said there was chatter about that. We knew that. Oh my gosh, you guys. So they're talking about it. We've got the page of swords here. So we know there's a lot of chatter going on around this. There's also chaos and infighting about when that would be best to bring that forward. What the hell? Seriously, why wouldn't it be best? I mean, so there's disagreements, there's chaos, and there's infighting around this. Okay, across from that, we have people, powerful people, talking, trying to make the best decisions from an enlightened perspective. And we do have to keep in mind that we don't know everything that's going on. So what seems like, why haven't they just done this? Who knows? We'll probably find out. But like, it could be anyone's guess, right? So they're trying to make these decisions from an enlightened perspective. What's driving the whole reading is small victories, balancing out our finances, and doing the work to get us there. So it's not telling us really if that's going to happen this week, but there's a lot of talk about it. There's tons of chatter going on around that right now. And there's a lot of disagreements also going on with that right now. So I wonder what that is about. Let me think of a question. You think of a question. We got a victory down here. What is the victory? What is the victory? So something has, there's something good going on that we don't know about right now. There's a victory that we don't know about right now that is helping to create balance. And, continuing that work to bring that forth. So let me ask, geez, I don't know what card to ask off of, whether I should go off of the chaos, the infighting, or the victory. Well, let's go off the chaos and have them show me a little bit more. Maybe we can get a story around what all of this disagreeing is about. Well, the Emperor. That's like the major healer, right? Divine Masculine. That's the good guys. And the Star. Grounding heaven into earth. So, wow. Give me one more, huh? Okay. The Marriage card. I think that there's a possibility that our white hats are working closely with our off-world help. Well, we know that they're all part of the same group, right? But they're trying to, remember, we got this, they're trying to make that decision from an enlightened perspective. So these guys are trying to come together to create this marriage, so to speak, these deals to bring this forward, but they're struggling with some chaos. So now we know that this is going to happen on a huge scale. It's a big deal. We know it is anyways. And they're working really hard to create these deals together. What I want to see is what is the chaos? Show us the chaos around this decision making. Let's see. So beaten up, battles. Moving forward. The Sun, the kids. I wonder if something's being held over their heads. And if they were to move forward with that, there might be a counter move right now that would maybe affect the bigger picture, which is, that freedom and sovereignty for all, right? And what they're doing for humanity and our children. So let's see if there's counter moves that they've been being threatened with counter moves. Let's ask that. And they're trying to assess from an enlightened perspective when it's safe to bring that forward. Yeah, so we've got the Page of Cups, and we know that in regards to this, we've just seen this can be a little person, right? It can also be gold, but it's showing us battles, right? Moving forward. We've seen the chaos. Now we're seeing the little person card again. And a shift. Holy. And wish fulfillment. And moving out of troubled water. All right. So with that bit of information, let's start a whole new 7-card spread. So yeah, I would say that they're still, as they're battling, they're still trying to make the best decisions to make sure that they don't bring forth something that would create whoever is out there left to retaliate in a way that would do more harm than good. That's basically what we got there. Long story short, right? So we saw that what was driving the whole reading was that they'd had some victories. So now let me ask if the plan as of today, January, what we call January, what we call the second day of January in the year that we call 2023. Let's see if the plan as of today is still to bring that forward this week. Oh my. Holy cow. Oh, you betcha it's the plan as of today. But they're still planning on it. They want to do it. But we've also been clued in that there's chaos and there's things that they're trying to maneuver through so that nothing happens, so there's no counter moves that could cause humanity, anything detrimental to happen. So basically, I said, show us, is that still the plan as of today? Is that still the plan as of today? And we got the Lovers. That's a Higher Arcana card. That means, yes, they're still making deals to do that this week. Because that's what I asked. Are they, as of today, is it still in their plans to bring that forward this week? And we got the Higher Arcana card that they're making deals as of today still to move us out of that troubled water. So that's what they would like to bring forward, you guys. Okay? So across from that Higher Arcana card, we got another Higher Arcana card, the World, saying, this is humanity's karmic due. It was pillaged from us, taken away from us, and now it's karmic that it be given back to move us out of poverty. To move us out of poverty. Okay? What's driving the entire reading is the abundance that they want to bring forth to us all. And the justice that would bring for humanity. And the sharing and the caring and the comfort and the compassion from having this entire system shifted in a way that worked for us instead of the bad guys. So as of today, that's still what they want to do. That's still their goal. That's still their plan. Isn't that interesting? And we've seen this so many times, and we've seen things shift and not happen. And I think we just got a good glimpse with what the cards that we pulled with the last 7-card spread that shows us just what these people are up against all the time. Making sure that when they do things, they do it in the right timing so that there's no counter action that would actually harm us more than help us. So I'm going to go off the Justice card, and I'm going to ask, because in the last bit of cards, remember what was driving that whole reading was small victories. And that was a battle card. That's like, I went into battle and we just won a little victory here. So off of this Justice card, I'm going to ask if they've just come out of something that has, if they've just come out, how would I word that? Because cards are literate. I want to make sure I get the wording right. So if they've just seen some small victories, small victories, battles won, justice coming, the abundance and the justice and the sharing and the caring. So off the Justice card, I want to know if they just completed some sort of a mission that is aiding them in bringing the shift of the financial system into the positive. Did they just complete a mission that was successful in them being able to bring that closer to us? Because we saw a small victory there. So I want to know if there was something that they just did recently that's helping create the energy of bringing this forward. The Hierophant, I would say, yeah, I'd say they just went into battle with some of the powers that be. I wonder if they just got, I wonder if they just were able to seize more assets. So let's ask that. Did they just seize more assets? From the bad guys. Did they just plunder the bad guys, some of the bad guys' assets again recently? Let's see. I want to know. Yeah, they did. We got the Empress. And she's a definite yes. Yeah. So, yeah, they did. We're getting a lot of higher arcana cards around these questions, you guys. So this is a big deal. And they want to bring this forward. They really do want to bring this forward. And we've been seeing that over and over and over and over again. So they were just able to seize more assets from the bad guys. That's always like, it's good to hear that. Okay. I really want to get, sometimes we're not meant to know the exact day. And I wonder if that's because it needs to be a surprise on the bad guys' side as well. And that's why we're getting a lot of, we want this, there's some chaos around it. We're having to do some battle. We've had some victories. We just received more assets. Getting all of this information. So now I'm going to ask, because it said that something new would start in the month of January, in a couple readings back, right? So I'm going to ask the universe to show us the story around the something new with the finances that they had hinted at in the reading that I did 2 readings back. I try to ask all the right questions, you guys. I try. Brand new. The month of January, you guys. They're saying it. I mean, we're seeing they're showing us the story around it, but brand new. First card up. Yeah. Brand new start. Finances, the month of January. They're being strategic about it. They are being strategic about it, okay, you guys? That's going to land directly across from the yes. they've experienced holdups. That's the energy that's driving the whole reading. And we know that because it's been expected to happen, and it's been expected to happen, and it's been expected to happen, and then it doesn't. And everybody's like, what the hell? They've had a lot of holdups. They've also had victories. Okay? Gallant. They're fighting gallantly and nobly for us, and we just don't even understand the entire situation. There's so much that we can't comprehend yet, and they can't tell us just yet. But it's about to come, and it will be incredibly healing, and they are planning that for the month of January, you guys. That's the plan, okay? And this one would be right over the strategies. So they have to end things first. Something has to end so that something new can begin. So let's go off the ending card. And we know what that's going to look like, you guys. We know what that's going to look like. So I'm going off that ending card because I wanna ask, you know, because that's gonna make it hard for some people when everything crashes. We know that, right? So with love and compassion, I want to know how long of a period of time will people be struggling here before this happens. And this happens. So how long? Give me some sort of an idea. Give me some sort of an idea of how long people may struggle before the absolute new healing, blooming of our finances happens. Because there's got to be a minute of turmoil to end something, right? At least a second or something. There's going to be a minute, I would think, where people go, because they'd have to know, I would think, maybe, but we'll see what they say. So we just got the 8 in the Pentacles. So maybe 8 days, maybe 8 days of like panic. Got 2 8s. We got 2 8s. So when this ends, there may be about 8 days of panic where some people are going to be really scared. But that new energy is going to move really quick. So only about 8 days. And 8 also represents abundance. Let's not forget that, you guys. 8's abundant, and it's infinity, and it's good things. So we might see about 8 days of some panic and some chaos. And then, then they're going to bring that forward, give it to you straight, tell you the truth about what's going on. So I don't know, you guys. I think that's pretty good and gave us a little insight and clarity into that. And I hope that you enjoyed that. Hope that you found some value in it. That's what I'm getting, at least. Let's project that, you guys. Let's project that into being. Let's give our alliance and our white hats lots of love, and let's see them, strong, and give them lots of strength and tons and tons and tons of love. Because love is that thing that vibrates the highest, right? It's the highest vibration, and it heals everything. Love is what heals everything. And so let's continue to send that into the world, into the earth, up out of the earth, so that it fills the entire earth, comes out of the earth, touches everything upon the earth, and goes out into the ethers and touches everything out in the ethers as well for healing. Okay, let's continue to do that together. I was just saying the other day, this channel it's not a huge channel. It's not. But for those of us that come together here when we're doing this, and we have that positive attitude, and we project these positive things, and we send love out, and we send healing out, and we send light out, and we see ourselves and the rest of humanity succeeding, and we know that we've got this, and we keep our vibration high. It's important to keep our vibration high because everything we touch then responds to our vibration instead of us responding to someone else's vibration or to what the mass consciousness might be putting out there, right? We create a grid. We create a grid of love and light and healing. And we move forward with that grid, helping to shift humanity, shift humanity's consciousness, shift humanity's vibration, shift the earth's vibration. We make a difference, you guys. So yeah, this may not be a very big channel, but when we get together and we do this and we project those things, we create a grid of love and light and healing, right? Where we go one, we go all. So anytime you anytime you tune into a truther or, anything where the projection is always to the positive and you're doing your work to help make a shift, you're creating a grid. So if you listen to somebody like Phil who has 1 million followers, and some of them are trolls, we know that, but a lot of us are not, and we go into that with love and light and projecting the best outcomes for humanity. We're creating a grid of like 1 million people, and we're creating a grid here of like 500, So we got to keep doing that, you guys. It's our job. That's what we're here for. We didn't come here to be small. We came here to shift out of the darkness and into the light and be part of that. Be part of that work. Okay? So let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing it, you guys. All right, now, let's get a positive affirmation before I end this reading. What does the universe want to say to us? You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. So hold the line, keep the faith, hold the spiritual line, hold the political line, hold the healing line, hold the love vibration. Know that you're being helped. We've got this. We've got this. It's karmic. It's cosmic. It's our time to shine. All right, you guys, what a time to be alive, huh? All right, until next time, you guys, much, much love, many blessings from me to all of you. And let's project that into being, because I truly believe it too. That's going to really change things for everyone. All right, you guys, until next time, many blessings, much love. Bye.